Hello, friends. Here at Texas 2036, we're busy planning for the upcoming legislative session, but there's another big event coming up that we should all be planning for, one that more than anything else will determine what the next session looks like. I'm talking, of course, about the elections taking place in just 4 weeks. Now, let's talk data for a minute. During the March primary elections, there were just over 17 million registered voters in Texas. That's almost 80% of the voting age population. Not too bad, right? But what if I told you that only 3 million people actually voted? That's just 14% of the voting age population. And the winners of the two primary elections for governor, well, they received just over 2 million votes between them. That means barely 10% of the voting age population chose the candidates that will appear on this November's ballot. Here's another important data point to keep in mind. In our most recent Texas voter poll, we found that over 90% of Texas voters are concerned about our state's future. If you ask me, there's a real disconnect there. Over 90% of Texas voters are concerned about the future of the state, but only 18% of Texas bothered to show up and vote in the primaries. You can see the full results of our poll on our website, but the point I want to emphasize today is that the first step to effect change on these pressing issues is to vote. So this month, I have two assignments for you. First, make a plan to vote next month. The deadline to register is October 11th, and early voting begins October 24th, runs through November 4th. Check your registration status, find your polling location, and schedule a time to go. Second, I want you to reach out to 3 of your friends and make sure they have a plan to vote next month. When I talk with people all across the state, I hear valid concerns, but I also hear great ideas for addressing them. We know what we need to do to build a bright and prosperous future for the state of Texas. And the first step is getting out to vote. See you at the polls.